We are doing a game film review of Cinemitten. We're going to look at a group white belt ceremony intro. I have not watched this yet. Last week, this was open to the community.
So it was done on Saturday.
Done on a Saturday, and it was right after a school program. So we got a bunch of leads from the school program. We did like a big school. So we had I think like 150, 200 leads, something like that, and invited them all to come in on Saturday for a pizza party. Okay. So Miss Danny, if you ever felt overwhelmed before by a lot of people, wait till you see this. So we invited all
Oh,
them.
you jammed already.
Yeah, this is
You have a line at the door.
yeah, this is a lot. So let's watch this together. Okay. So this is before the class starts. So what are people getting when they walk in the door? Miss Danny.
Schedule and package options.
Schedule, membership options, package options, exactly. And if you connect for a moment, like, oh, cool, was he excited about coming today? Oh, it's gonna do awesome. You guys can have a seat. And then what kind of prep stuff is going to be over here on this table?
Equipment pack.
Equipment pack, and what else are we gonna have?
Whiteboard.
Whiteboard with the stack on it. I don't see that set up yet. It might be Mr. Jake's not in the frame. Oh, he is over there. I don't know where that is, so I guess we'll see. Look how many people this is. Oh my lord. It looks like they set up, because there's so many people, they set up a line to get the schedule and the membership. So that way it wasn't
girl's doing
clogging up
push-up.
the entranceway. What'd you say?
One girl's doing push-ups. That's a good sign.
Yeah. You know what I kind of like about this? I never thought about this before, but I kind of like that they're getting used to waiting in this line over here. That way they'll do the same thing later. They've already been in this line to enroll, right? So maybe
Yeah, but
that's
this is
really
exciting so far. I mean, look at that. Look at your parent area is jammed.
good. Yeah, there's no room for anything. And usually we'll start this about 10 minutes late because people always show up late, and it's so annoying when people just walking in. So we just got to work with it. Mr. Bobby's really taking this time to go over this with everyone, which is awesome.
Like, yeah, you have a robot student at the table too. That's pretty good.
I wrote about the little mannequin. Yeah, it just shows like the uniform and stuff. I don't know where the whiteboard is. Maybe Mr. Jake.
Could be against the window.
If it's against the window, it's not in the right spot because they can't see it. I mean, I can't see it here. If I can't see it from this perspective, that means they can't see it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mr. Jake has. There it is.
He got it. He got it. He probably just forgot to put it out earlier, but now it's out, so it's okay. And it's kind of positioned where most of them can see.
It would have been in the way if Mr. Bobby was over there giving out stuff.
Yeah, I probably could have done it in the middle.
Yeah, probably could have done it.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you. I mean, it's out now, so now they can all see it, so it's fine. It's still before classes start. You guys see how many people this is.
They're literally standing in the doorway.
Okay. Oh my God, you hear that kid screaming?
No.
I actually
Can
can't hear anything.
You guys
Yeah,
can't hear the
there's no
audio? Oh, maybe I didn't do share audio. Let me check. Oh yeah, I don't think I did that. My apologies.
That's always
Yeah,
a nightmare.
We're super happy to have you guys here.
Can you hear it now?
I love that we have a full house. I'm really impressed. So your job today is to be our students' #1 fans, best cheerleaders ever, okay? So when you see them do something that you like, if you want to show them some encouragement, show them some love, we're going to cheer, holler, yell, swing our limbs around, do a backflip, whatever you think is necessary to let them know that you're here for them. Do you think we can do that? All right, so we're going to try it. When I say go, we're going to pretend like they just did a double backflip, something amazing, and we're all going to cheer, holler, make a huge scene. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Okay? All right, that was pretty good. That was like, you know, if our kids just had like a really nice golf swing and we were trying to, that was good. But now let's see like really good, like
That joke didn't really hit that well. It was like, okay. He like kind of like, so it could have been, the joke we usually say is like, that'd be really good if we're at like a golf tournament. Let's try that again. Like we're at the Super Bowl, right? That's the
I'm gonna
joke. I
steal
think he kind of got, not really, you can see it. That's okay. It's
Steal
good
that
to, good review.
they just won, they just caught the touchdown winning end zone pass, all right? So ready, when I say go, we gotta really give it our all, show them our love. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, so parents, that's what we want to see to encourage our children. All right? Now, the last thing is that we had a lot of parents texting and emailing, calling us, just asking like what we're all about, how can we maybe get enrolled, what do you guys do for your classes. So, in light of that, we have a really special offer for people that came today, only for our community class, because we really appreciate you coming out. I want to take 2 minutes at the end of class just to go over that with you, only if you really love it. Is that cool? Do I have your permission to do that at the end of class? Yeah. All right, awesome.
Great job asking for permission here. Hey, didn't you love it? We'll have an option for you, blah, 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 blah.
And of course, if you want to take any pictures or videos, you're more than welcome. All right? So with that, we're going to get started. Now let's see. Who's still out? Who we got over here? James, amazing. Very good. Back straight, hands on the knees. Tegan, awesome.
Wow, so nice pointing out individual students highlighting how they're sitting already. So like, see how some of these, like, first of all, this is their, I guess some of these guys were at their school. I think most of them were at their school. So they kind of know how to sit already, but we're only at their school for 1 day. This is not a 3-day program or anything like that. We're at their school for 1 day. So like, look how awesome they're already sitting. Like, what do you think the parents
yeah.
are thinking, seeing their child
100%.
sit like that, right? It's
100%.
awesome.
So, all right, team, now.
And by the way, I was not at either event. I was not at the school with them. Like they did that on their own, and they did this class completely on their own. So this is, I think their second or third one them doing it completely on their own without me. So
My name is Mr. Jake, and I'm going to be. We show respect 2 ways here at Action Karate. The first way is with eye contact. Everybody say eye contact. Eye contact. That means whoever's speaking to you, you're looking directly in their eyes. Very good.
Mr. Jake is so engaging.
Yes. Now that is the #1 way we show respect, and guess what, guys? You're doing it already. So you're halfway there. The second way we show respect is with good manners. Everybody say manners. Manners. That means when we answer a question here at Action Karate, we don't answer with things like yeah or Whenever we answer a question here at Action Karate, we answer with yes, sir. No, sir. Everybody say yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everybody say no, sir. No, sir. Parents, how would you like if your children showed everyone they met respect? Would that be good? Yes,
Man, that kid is wailing in the background. And the fact that
God,
Mr.
take him out
Jake
to the
is,
car.
yeah, and the fact that Mr. Jake is keeping his composure, like nothing's happening, professionalism.
no.
I know how frustrating it is teaching when there's someone wailing. Like, I hate it. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys have to deal with that. It's terrible. Like, you're trying to be energetic and fun. It's just-
When we're here. Oh my goodness, good job sitting like a black belt. Amazing. Alright, so I want to teach you guys your first kick. But before I do that, I got to talk about a really important.
You would think the parent would have,
Take them
Some
out of the
awareness.
outside.
yeah, there's this event going on, their kid is screaming. But maybe they're trying to calm down so they can watch. I get that too. Maybe they just want to be there and want to be involved. I get that. I get that part also.
Scale. We already talked about respect. Now we're talking about self-discipline. Everyone say
There's
self-discipline.
no help my parents would have been. They're taking me out.
Self-discipline.
If my little brother was screaming, they would have taken him outside.
Yeah.
Home without being reminded. Things like brushing your teeth in the morning or making your bed when you get up, all without mom or dad having to remind you 100 times.
Okay, so now there's new people walking in and they're 17 minutes late.
Right? Everyone say honor. So, T, before we get started, I got a question. You can raise your hand and tell me what's something mom and dad are constantly asking us to do.
So the only thing I would change right here is Mr. Jake went into 2 different ways we show focus, like eye contact, or 2 different ways we show respect, eye contact, and yes or no, sir, which is awesome. But now he's asking questions like, who can tell me, blah, blah, blah. I think you should start the class now, right? Like, get right into it. Let's get some moving. in the beginning. It's not sitting for too long.
We could just do on our own.
I think it's great he's doing this. He's doing a little bit later.
Everybody say self-discipline. One more thing, what's something that on our own. So, when I fist, stick them out in front of you. Everybody say natural stance. Natural stance. This is stand still in natural stance. We are showing excellent self-control. Everybody say self-control.
And we have an assistant instructor, Mr. Bobby, recognize people new coming in. He's helping the student.
We're going to say, sir. All right, everybody dance. Our first kick is called front kick. Everybody say front kick. Front kick. For our front kick, there are 4 parts. Part number 1 is the chamber. Everybody say chamber. Chamber.
So how he's doing this class is good. It's not bad at all. But he's talking about the 4 parts of kicks. I would just teach this like a first lesson, right? It's essentially so you don't need to make up a new script for it. Miss Dana, we don't go through chamber, kick, chamber down the first lesson. We just say bring up your knee, then kick, and bring it back up. Then kick, and bring it back up. Right. So I think you can teach it the same way. I think it's because otherwise it makes it a little like long-winded. Right. They can just get right.
All that means is our left or our right leg, the leg that's back. All we're gonna do is we're gonna raise that knee up nice. Oh, that was excellent. All right, team. Now we are, and then we put it right back down, and we put it behind us. Everybody say behind us. So when I say go, it's gonna look like this. I want the
Kids are awesome.
Nice and quiet. When I say go,
Yep.
it's gonna look just like this. Now, team, we're going to practice that self-discipline by putting the foot right back behind us without having to be reminded. Everybody say, on our own. So when I say go, I want a silent kick. It's going to come out.
Only one hyper
Then we
kid.
practice self-discipline.
Only one
by
hyper
putting
kid
that
there.
foot back.
What'd you say?
There's only one hyper kid there. He actually, Mr. Jake actually walked up to the kid, but he's just his kid closest to the mirror.
Yeah.
Back behind us on our own. Ready? Hands up.
And I think the really cool part about this is Mr. Jake is so composed. He doesn't seem flustered by the yelling, that the fact there's so many kids.
No.
Like, he might as well be teaching a group of 3, and it would be like the same.
Go!
I get energized by it when there's a lot of people. Like, it pumps me up. It really does. Like, I like teaching a crazy big class.
Pick up a notch. Now back down behind us. Automatically makes it become more confident. We're going to talk more about confidence in a minute.
I'm in the same place. I get very energized when there's a lot.
All right,
I have to literally check myself when there's only a few. I have to, because I have a tendency, I don't know why, I have a tendency to lower my energy when there's only a few. So I always have to reset myself and conduct the class like there's 20 kids there.
Exactly. Yep.
Our X-ray targets. Do 2 sir. Yeah.
So what's important here is they're just jogging in line. He's gonna have them do 3 kicks and have a seat when they're done, so we know when everyone's done. But they're gonna move pretty quickly. I don't know where Mr. Bobby is right here. Maybe they sent him to get white belts or something. Maybe they ran out on the mat, which could be because there's so many kids
It
here.
could be chasing after the kid who ran away. Oh, there she is back.
Yeah, maybe.
She ran outside.
Oh, that's sad. But they are moving relatively quickly here. The line. This is at 1 speed. It's not even speeding it up, so they're getting through everyone. I would also have parents cheer. Like when your kid does the kick, give them a big round of applause. Cheer them on.
Notice the fact that he also calls them out. He didn't bother doing a line drill. He kept them right where they were, jogging in place. That's pretty effective, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, with this many people, especially, you
Try
don't
to
want them
put it-
running around. They're
put
just
'em
gonna
in a-
smash into each other.
Yeah, trying to put him in, since they're so new, trying to get him into a line drill would be a challenge.
Yeah,
Hold
that
on.
might take 10 minutes to set up, right?
Exactly. 5 minutes is too long.
Good job getting the parents to cheer.
Good job, Cameron. Wow. All right,
Who was this kid wailing? Like this parent needs
She's
to.
right next to the microphone, obviously. It's only that or she's amazingly loud.
And if I was Mr. Gavin, I might go over like, hey, is it okay? Like if we put her right outside the window so you guys can still see.
It's so hard, man. That's a hard one.
I actually think I would offer something like, I know you guys have puzzles or like coloring books or something. Offer something to them before saying, hey, can you go stand outside? I think as a parent, an activity Because that kid's probably upset because they can't do it, and their big brother or big sister is doing it, so now they need
Oh, that's
something
a
to
good, that's a
occupy
good
their
point, Ms. Dan. I never thought of that. I
Yeah,
never even
that's
thought of that.
Great idea.
You guys have?
About-
No.
It's just like a couple coloring books from Five Below.
Wow, that's
Yeah, a couple puzzles. You guys can easily just go grab a couple things from literally just from Five
That's-
Below
that's an
or
awesome
dollar
idea.
store or something. Something to keep them like, just busy.
Self-discipline. We can help them out. It's when we do things when. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Can you help her out? Help him out? On your own.
The fact that he just asked what self-discipline is and someone was able to answer him and you just went through it on your own means that he must have kept these kids freaking engaged from that one class they did at school. I would never ask them to just raise their hand and answer that because I was only there once. Who knows if they remember? So I
Well,
didn't
it shows you, yeah, this shows you how strong their program was. Because
absolutely.
Danny's done it. We've been able to do it. I mean, that's how we conduct the classes when we do it. What's impressive here is that like you said, it was a 1-day class. That's pretty good. These kids are amazing considering they were 1 day.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
Of course, they're a little older too, which is good too.
But yeah, this is not a daycare. This is an
Right.
elementary
No, this
school.
wasn't a daycare.
Yeah. These kids are older and it's like a good school in the area.
Stay on our own. But first, parts of our bodies. So focus out what we're. Yes, ma'am. Punches. What should our mind be thinking? There's our eyes. Everybody say eyes. Self-control. Everybody say self.
Okay, so now within this minute, he's talked about self-discipline, confidence, and now self-control. I think too much while they're sitting. One thing, focus on one thing, then movement. One thing, then movement. I think he's going a little heavy here. Now they're sitting for a long time.
Our left hand over on this side. Everybody raise that hand up. Good. So now that's the hand that's going to punch out. So everyone make a tight fist. Make sure your thumb is outside. And pull that fist right back down your cheek. Now, for our jab, all we're going to do is take that hand. It flies straight out. We want a nice... Ready. This punch gets... Go! Target. We're going to use our tight fist. I do two. Does that make Go!
So now Mr. Bobby's back out here doing targets, which is great. I think he was probably grabbing belts before because we put all of our belts on the mat so you don't have to run anywhere else to get it of the instructor. We put it in this like in the closet over here. But maybe there wasn't enough in there. Probably weren't expecting this many kids. Isn't it so nice when you have more than you expect to show up as opposed like I expect 30 and then 9 show up or 6 show up and like, what the hell?
Oh, you got a festival going on here. This is a great program. Holy moly.
Yeah. He's engaging the parents and getting them to clap.
All right, team. So we got to review lightning fast. We talked discipline. Everybody's like brushing your teeth, things like making your bed, all on your own. Focus on just like we were looking at our target. What's the second body part that? All right, team. Confidence to do it and first point, right web to web. Everybody say web to web. Web to web. The second point is a fear. I'm not looking down. Everybody say hi. Hi. My name is. Everybody say your name. Everybody say, nice to meet you. Nice.
So now he's doing the handshake.
We're going to practice one perfect handshake. Again, we're looking for web-to-web pairs, firm grip, and eye contact.
Got 2 whole
We really
pizzas
want to hold them
there.
to this, all right?
Right.
2 whole pizzas, yeah. Everyone
Wow.
gets a bite. 1 bite. Everyone knows the rules.
I know we all love our children. They're all super cute.
That's a full slice per camera. That's pretty cool.
Okay? And then once we shake their hand, team, let's practice.
It's funny because we almost always have way too much. I would say every time besides once where it's like we'll go home with 1 or 2 pizzas and I'm like, guys, order less. Like people aren't really coming here for lunch. It's later in the day. They probably already had lunch. They're happy to eat like half a slice.
Yeah, we never have
slice
that
of
problem.
Practice one more time. We're all going to say, hi. Hi. My name is. My name is. Say your name. Once you're done, team, come right back on the mat.
This is always one of my favorite parts. Honestly, probably my favorite part of the whole thing. Going to practice a handshake with their parent, and then hopefully he'll do it with a different parent after this.
Right. There's time to do
See if he
that.
does that.
All right, team, good. All right, now look, here's
That's
the
just
thing.
depending on
That was a little too easy. Let's see everybody say like this. Deal amazing. Good job. Here's the thing. That was a little too easy because like we all know. Right? So let's make it a little bit harder. This time, when I say go, we're going to stand up and we're going to find somebody that we don't know. We're going to find a mom and dad that isn't our mom and dad, and we're going to shake their hand. Because, team, after all, at the end of the day, when we're shaking someone's hand, it's generally going to be someone that we're meeting for the first time, someone we don't know. So this time is the real practice. Dylan, excellent job sitting at black belt, hands on your knees, back straight. Now, parents, I'm going to need your permission for this one, okay?
See how he repositions himself right in front of the parents? I'm just can really hear him clearly. And also there's some murmuring over here, some talking. So now hopefully that'll quiet some of that.
So we're gonna have children coming
Yeah, immediately it's way quieter when he stepped over. You guys hear that?
up to parents that aren't their parents. Now here at Action Karate, we're all a community, we're all part of the same team, we all help each other grow. Which is why we like to do this activity. But I want to get your permission first. Is everybody okay if their child goes up to another parent and works on their handshake? Is that okay? Okay.
Who's not gonna say okay to that, right?
That's awesome. I never thought to do that.
Cool. Now, last point, with that said, hold them accountable. Obviously, you don't have to be mean about it, but really hold them accountable. Oh, that was a great handshake. Make sure you get web to web this time, right? Because we all want to help each other grow. We're all a part of the same community, okay? All right, team, so who's ready? Who's ready to be brave and work on that brave handshake? Say me, sir. Me, sir! Now, when I say go, you're going to find a parent that you don't know. Parents, feel free to help them out. Sometimes they get a little nervous at this point. Help them out. Okay, you ready? Go!
This is like my favorite part. It's so like heartwarming and endearing and just like such positive energy for the community. And it connects them with each other. Right. And it's like, oh, and now my friend's going to do karate, or, oh, and now I get to know these other parents, these other kids. And it creates like conversation between the parents. They're not just there watching their kid, but they might talk to blah, blah, blah. Might talk to
Now, team, we did it. Some of you guys. Say no things on your horse. Perfect.
I probably would have had him do one more karate move and put it all together. Have him do like punch, punch, kick. Because he talked about more discipline right there. And then like they were still sitting and it came and now the parents are going behind them. So probably would have done one more set of moves. The timing's good though. It started around 1:15. It's now 1:43, so it's about a half hour. So now he has them close their eyes. And we put the white belts in front of them. That's what the parents are doing. They're keeping their eyes, covering the kids' eyes, keeping them shut.
Whoa! Whoa! Team, congratulations on earning your white belt. Parents, give them a hand. Now, we made you for success all the way to our black belt. Everybody say black belt. Hard work is what builds the foundation for success for everything in our life that we want to achieve. So everybody, you are going to pick up your belt with 2 hands, like this. And team, we're going to rub all the sweat from our forehead. Rub all that sweat in there. Get it all good, good. Everybody got it all? All right, good. Now we're going to go down to the armpits. Everybody say you. All right, team, now that it's nice and sweaty, we got all that armpit sweat. Don't forget that mom and dad are part of the team too. So we're going to turn around and rub mom and dad's sweat. Go ahead, get their sweat.
That's how he said it. Was like kind of really silly and really funny. Or it was just like silly for the kids. Like, now you got the armpit sweat, now rubbing mom and dad's. How he did that was a little bit different than we usually do, but cute. If you hear the kids laughing.
I always like to see the parents taking photos.
What'd you
The
say?
parent area. I always think you're on the right track when people start videotaping or taking photos from the parent area.
Yep, absolutely.
I really thank mom and dad for bringing us. Every turn around, give them a big hug and kiss. Say thank you for bringing us.
Have them give mom and dad a big hug kiss. Perfect. Now it's like their kids thanking them for letting them to do karate, right? It's so hard. Now he's gonna show them how to tie their belts. I'm gonna skip to the end here. I will obviously walk around, help people if they need help with it. They do not need to know how to tie their belt perfectly. I do not care as long as it's somewhat in a knot around their waist. They'll learn how to do that correctly later. So we'll just say wrap around the back, bring it around the front, make one knot, make two knots, bam. That's it. Okay, so you don't have to stress over it being a perfect tie.
So parents,
I think a family just walked in, by the way.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, this kid right here? Yeah, 50
Family
minutes
just,
late.
just walked in.
Yeah.
Danny and I get that too.
Yeah, we saw that last time. So someone walked in like at the end, right, Miss Danny?
At the very end.
I mean, yeah, same thing.
okay, so parents, like I mentioned before, we have a really special offer because we appreciate you guys coming out.
Okay, let's see how he does the offer. I'm gonna see if I can switch the animal so I can hear him a little better. It might not work, but we'll see.
We have 40 seconds to go over that offer. Is that okay? Awesome. All right,
Cool.
cool.
So he asked permission, right? He said, "Hey, we have a special offer for you guys
I like that he
today."
said, I like that he gave time too. It looked like I got 30 seconds. Can I just do, okay,
Yeah.
if I,
Yep.
Only if you really loved it, we've got this really special offer. But all of our students that want to train with us, there is some special equipment that they're going to need. Just like if you say join like a football team, you got to go out and buy a pair of cleats, right? So when you join, you're going to get gloves. This is to protect our hands. Who's about to do a pair of gloves?
Do it, yes sir, right
Just
here.
protect their hands, protect their knuckles and their wrists when they're punching so they don't hurt their hands. You're going to get a practice target. This is one of our square targets. You see a lot of them hanging on that wall over there. This is so that you could bring the
Usually, like I'll have them turn by the table over here, and this
Mhm.
stuff is on the table. So this is a little bit messy, I would say, but I'll have them just turn and I have that mannequin. So the mannequin has the gloves on, it has the uniform, the book will be there, the target will be there. So it's a little bit not as smooth here.
I
without the
like
setup.
not moving the parents. I think so. Even like if you were to move the parents, you're facing the parents. There's still people in the parent area. I think this angle's good, but I think the only difference you would need, Mr. Bobby went over and got the whiteboard for Mr. Jake. Just get everything else. Get the mannequin. Get so that everything's standing right there with him. I think that would be better because I think that angle is best because you can still,
Yeah.
people in the parent area who didn't come out on the mat can still see and your back's not turned to them.
Yeah, I think you're right. I agree with that.
training home. A, it's a really cool, like, fun activity. And B, it'll reinforce the training. Okay? Next, you're going to get a uniform, which is what all of us are wearing.
So Miss Danny, tell us what's happening here for people that don't know that might be watching this.
We're going over the equipment and the benefit. Is that the right word?
Yep.
The benefit of said equipment.
Exactly. So you're gonna get this, and here's the reason why you need it. You're gonna get gloves, so that way they can hit hard without hurting their hand. They're gonna get a target, that way they can practice at home. So not just you're just getting these things, but here's the benefit of getting these things and why you need
That
it.
way you'll immediately feel like a part of the team. You're also going to get online training. It's a really good tool for if it's, if your car gets a flat tire or somebody's sick. You can bring up training right online, that way you don't miss a beat. Okay? We're also going to throw in a birthday party gift certificate. This is really fun. Your child can bring 30 friends. They'll have a karate-themed birthday party. You get $100 off that birthday party. And then finally, we're going to throw in family members train free for 30 days. There's going to be one member of the family, cousin, brother, sister, parent, anybody, can train completely free for 30 days. Now, all of this totals up to a value of $1,947. Okay? But like I said, we want to really make this a no-brainer for you guys. And because you took the time to come out to a special class,
We want to make this a no-brainer for you guys. You took your time out today to come do this.
we want to make it super simple. So when you sign up, when you pick one of the membership options, one of those two membership options that I showed
See how it changes. He's like, when you pick up the membership options, right? He's like, when you sign up, I just switched it to when you pick one of the membership options. So not sign up, but pick a membership option or enroll.
you earlier today, and you enroll, we're going to throw all of this in
Yeah, he fixed himself right away. Like he caught it. That was great.
for absolutely free. So, can I have a close that over? Uniform, online training, $100 off birthday party gift certificate,
So now he's repeating. So you'll get this and this and this and this and this and this and this.
and free family member training for 30 days, all for free when you select one of those two membership options that I talked about earlier. and when you enroll today. Unfortunately, this is only good for today, and we only have, I think, it's either 13 or 14 Mr. Gavin spots left on the map. 13. So we only have 13 spots available. So when you pick a membership today, I'll be right at that table. You can come talk to me. You can get all this for free.
He's telling them where they're gonna go. Hey, we have limited spots. It's only good for today. And I'll be over at that table, so come see me and I'll help you set up.
And there's usually a line at this sort of thing. So I apologize.
Oh my God, he's hitting all the points.
Wait,
He's
it's only
winning.
like 2 to 3 minutes, okay? So while you wait, we have pizza back there with Mr. Gavin. Okay, there's something much better. The last thing to talk about.
And now the kids are like, Mom, we gotta do it. You hear them like talking to their parents. This is
We have a
awesome.
48-hour guarantee, meaning that, you know, when you guys come in, and initially I know you're probably thinking like, geez, I'm paying for pizza, but it's actually pretty cool. Because when I gotta talk to my wife and my husband, if you enroll today, you have 48 hours to go home, chat about it with wife, husband, whoever. If something changes, just give us a call, and then we'll cancel the whole thing, and we charge $1. So really, you get all of the benefits without any of this. Does that make sense? All right, perfect. So like I said, I'll be right over there. If you got any questions, please find Mr. Bobby, Mr. Gavin. While we wait, we have people. All right? Everybody stand on up. Can you freak up?
Cool. And I'll just tell you guys, or we can look. Back here. You see parents start lining up. And look at the line here. First of all, holy crap, there's a lot of people.
Yeah, that's.
This is like a Taylor Swift concert over here. But all these people are lined up. So we had 11 of them enroll. Which is
11.
great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So great. Okay, cool. What's your biggest takeaway? First of all, kudos to them. Let's give them a round of applause. That was masterful. What's your biggest takeaway from watching that? Miss Danny, just give me one.
I think it was super amazing. I think that he hit all of the necessary points, like the talking points, as well as like going over the stack and everything like that. I think it was really cool how he kind of combined a first lesson and the 3-day program, which I feel like might be really tricky to do, but because of that, he hit all of the necessary points.
Absolutely. Yeah, I thought it was really, really good. Thank you for sharing that, Mr. Disha.
Hard to say. I'm looking at it like an instructor. So I think the idea of incorporating more movement and less talk. This is something that you and I have discussed ad nauseum about how movement is more valuable than lecture. Does that make sense?
Yep. Absolutely.